Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? We're live. Alright. How's it going? It's been a while since we did a stream. Well, you see, last week, after last stream, I said, next week I'm gonna stream every single day. I just can't follow a plan, huh? Anyway. If I look tired or sound tired today, guess what? It's because I am tired. I'm so fucking tired. Man, just I have something to do after the stream. I thought, hey, maybe if I stream me reading some Hunter x Hunter, maybe I could stay engaged. Possibly not doze off. Hopefully. Who knows? So yeah. Let's just get into it before I actually fall asleep. Let's read some Hunter x Hunter. Okay. Chapter or volume 35. Chapter 364. Chapter 361. Withdraw. Chapter 364 originally ran in a special issue of Shonen Jump magazine where all the artists hid a straw hat somewhere in their manga. I went overboard and hid a total of 14 items from different series. For those of you who are interested, I'm including the answers in bonus pages here. I also wrote a new dialogue for the panels with word balloons. Wait, I also wrote a new dialogue for the panels with word balloons? I don't understand what that means. But yeah, last time, if I remember correctly, this guy got controlled by a hamster parasite thing. He answered the hamster and the hamster took over him. So yeah, Kurabika is now subduing him. Bill, the three ways we were discussing. Is Cyrid needed to escape the ship? God dang. Kurabika, chill. Just tie him up. No need to. I guess let's not say some words that might hinder my algorithm reach so early in the video. Let's see. I'm just shaking the stream. I didn't do my prep work as I usually do. It's a bit loud. Okay. Show me live. Show me this. Okay. I'm really tired. I'm not keeping up. Okay. Alright. Where was I? Kurton was the one we needed. He was the one we needed? Wait, we lost one of these guys? There was 3 hunters from the Bearston side. The temporary hunters, right? I guess one of the dead guards from the last panel in the last volume was one of the 3 people who were standoffish against Kurabika last time. Okay. He could transform into a ship or car, or a car capable of carrying up to 5 passengers, though he required other people's aura too. What is your nin category and ability? I wasn't free, it made me do it. Okay, he can't answer, he's not sane anymore. I can't just tell you his ability without his consent. It's necessary to avert this crisis quickly. Was your assertion that you would prioritize the prince's and the queen's safety a lie? Rose blackmailing him. Okay. Cyrus is an emitter. Immediately starts talking. Bro didn't think about it for longer than like 2 seconds. Cyrus is an emitter, but his ability is more like a manipulator's. He sends out an nin ball to capture an insect and control it. I see, that could be useful. Yo, Korobika stunting. The syringe, yeah, I remember this ability. Keep one empty for now. What? Why? I approve of the idea to have a different ability on each fingers chain, but I feel you're going to use them to fight by yourself. What's wrong with that? If you've got multiple opponents in a nin battles, you should obviously have numbers on your side too. That's how synergistic combo attacks can surpass individual power. I'd like to say you'll find out when you fight, but I'm warning you because by then it'll be too late. Yeah, nin battles are very deadly, so by the time you discover you fucked up, you don't have much time to ruminate on why you fucked up. Cool. What? Okay, I see. Well, you're not convinced. So, here's a compromise. In the future, when you fight and feel something's lacking, I recommend adding an ability that would compensate. Okay. So, he's asking him, don't jump the gun, don't create abilities immediately, just keep one empty for now and create an ability later. So keep a slot empty. Okay. Don't mistake your goals for your methods. You're not the type to be satisfied doing it yourself and coming up short. You're someone whose goals are vastly more important than anything else. Yeah, we see him take this advice later when he is buttering up Bisky. He's going against his entire will. It's just all for my brethren. Anything and everything for the sake of the clan. He's willing to bend himself over just to satisfy his goals, or just to accomplish his goals. Where was we? If you're going to war with A-class bounties, you need allies regardless of how you feel about it. You call them allies, but you want me to gather sacrificial bonds. It won't be like that. It won't be like that. You'll find out when you fight side by side. Yes, you were right. Things didn't proceed so simply. But all the more reason to have the power to fight by myself. And yet, reality is never so simple. Thieving index, finger, steel chain. I literally never thought about this until this moment. But stealing abilities? That is so Crawler coded. I legit just noticed that. Stealing other people's abilities. And he steals it with ease. In comparison to Crawler's skill hunter. But I guess the difference is Crawlo's Skill Hunter can steal many abilities, maybe limitless even number of abilities. Whereas Kurapika might, if I remember correctly, he can only steal one ability and for a certain price still. He still has to like use his eyes, I think, to use it. Bully soundtrack. Last time I noticed that some of the bully soundtracks are getting demonetized or muted, I mean, on Twitch. Hopefully this one doesn't. I'm weeding them out one by one. It's so absurd to copyright a music soundtrack that plays in a game. You just... Why, you're gonna copyright all the gameplay footage when the music just happened to play in the game? So messed up. But anyway, if you're watching this VOD on Twitch, you probably might not be even listening to this anyway, so I'm just rambling. Anyway, what are you... I'm taking Siret's ability temporarily. By continuing to extract aura with the syringe, I can keep him in a state similar to Zetsu. If the Nen beasts are parasites that require the host's aura, whatever they put in the Siret, if the Nen beasts are parasites that require the host's aura, whatever they put in Siret might also be a parasite. So if he drains the Nen, the parasite will leave because there's no Nen in this body anymore. It needs another host. Makes sense. When his aura, its food is gone, it might leave him alone. Okay, might. What if it doesn't? If he's exposed to malicious Nen during Zetsu, his mind and body will be destroyed. The safety of the prince and queen are paramount. If the risk becomes real, it's valuable information with which to adjust our countermeasures. Bro is just putting up on the chopping block. Just like, if he dies, he dies. Who cares? Oh, Kurapika's diabolical. Anyway, what if it doesn't adjust our measures? If I'm defeated next, that's what you'll have to do, Bill. Damn. Yeah, that's how he brings it back. It's like, okay, if I go down, you're gonna have to take over for me. That's how he brings back the relationship. It's like, we're in this together. Yeah, it's fucked up, but hey, that's what we have to do. And if I'm down, you're gonna have to take my position and keep up. It's kinda cool. I don't think Bill is buying it though. Bro, I like Bill's design. He's got like fiery hair and a huge ass nose. Of course, I like characters like Bill that have like these ugly reaction faces. Huh? Of course, if you fall victim to another Nen beast, I'll do the exact same thing to gain more information. It's like, Kobe makes me crack up. Yeah, he notices the parasite. It's a spider mouse, huh? It was a hamster before, no? It was just a straight up hamster. Now it looks more like a bear mouse, kinda? It's like half and half between mouse and bear. And spider. That's more than half spider. That's like 70% spider, 30% bear, and 0% mouse. Wait, that math ain't mathing. Hold up. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, I'm not mathing right now. I'm not mathing correctly. Index finger. Emperor time. Load taken ability? Wow. Load? Oh, load it as in save and load, yeah. Excuse me. Huh? I went hell for a moment. Loaded. Analyzing. The ability is called Rear Window Little Eye. Okay, so to analyze it and use it, he uses Emperor Time. But to steal it initially, he didn't have to. So he could steal it without activating Emperor Time. And put someone in a Zetsu state. Just in his default mode without using the dangerous Emperor Time. Okay. A nin ball is used to capture a small live animal and control it. It does not work on nin conjured creatures. So I can't take over an enemy ability. So he has his own like Pokédex that just analyzes the the ability after he takes it. But I guess it makes sense to know the ability before taking it, because now he's forced to use it. He can't like get rid of it unless he uses it. So unless it was useful, he might not want to use it. Or might not want to steal it. That nin beast, does it control people with a keyword trigger? But if being able to hear the nin beast is a condition of activation, it won't work on non-users, including the princes. Please find a small animal target for Little Eye. Not necessarily. Let me go back to this. If being able to hear the nin beast is a condition of its activation, maybe non-users could still see it if it targets you. Like if you are targeted by the ability, you suddenly can see the parasite asking you the questions. Okay, that's all I had to say. Please find a small animal target for Little Eye. Emperor Time will be forced to continue until the ability is activated and I am dismissed. Bro built a safety warning into his ability. That reminds him, hey, buddy, you remember your Emperor Time? Bro. I don't know why that gives me Navi. Hey, listen, kind of vibe. While Emperor Time is on, I know, stand by. Buddy, I know, I am literally the one who made you. Buddy, Roger. Bill, he should be fine now, but tie Cyrus to a chair. After I talked to that big blushy-like thing, a small version kept pestering me. Got a minute? Let me know when you're free. Not even Kurton could see it. I guess Kurton is the dead guard. Okay. I told it off numerous times, but it wouldn't go away. So, now I'm free. What do you want? Yeah, this is Kurton, the guy who, I guess, passed away. All of a sudden, I couldn't control my body, and then... Hand over the suspect. The Kakin army will take him in for questioning. Verbika. Okay. The army is in, and of course they are enforcing justice, at least superficially. If someone is seen acting weird, they will still enforce the law. Force people into like doing underhanded stuff just without making it too obvious. What happened to my ability? It's still inside this. You can keep it. I wish I could. But it will automatically return to you after one use. I see. I'll give you more of the rules. I can only control creatures of hamster size or smaller. Who's this guy? What kind of... This is your ability? Why'd you like become a master master hamster manipulator? What the what the hell are you doing with those hamsters? Oh man. I don't want to know. I actually I don't want to ask any more questions. God. Anyway, I get information. It sees and hears even from far away. Flies and mosquitoes are inconspicuous, but they often get eaten and die from bug spray. Be careful. You only get one chance to capture a creature. I sometimes fail to capture the really fast ones. You only get one chance to capture a creature. Okay. Use it well. I hope you catch the culprit. We can't take it anymore. We don't care if we're locked up or exiled. Please let us quit. Damn. They already quit, huh? I guess these are the ones that left. The ones that are left. From the maids. We had 4 before, if I remember correctly. I guess. And okay. Still only 2 hours is our departure. 2 hours. Down from 11 guards, and from 11 guards we're down to 2. Bro lost 9. Bro, I'm so tired. Bro lost 9 guards in just 2 hours, huh? Wow. We're in the middle of a conversation. Are the other 2 methods of escape possible without Corton? We were in the middle of a conversation. Okay. Yes, but one requires Baristan's help and will be difficult. The other requires Beyond's help and is even more difficult. So, Bill knows of Baristan's somewhat plan to let Beyond escape, I guess. But according to Barristan, there is no plan. Beyond will just escape on his own. Requires Beyond's help and is even more difficult. Okay. So what about Beyond? Does he want to let Wobble escape? After all, she's hinted to be. she's hinted to be somewhat. Possibly to be his descendant. Alright. Bryn's Residential Area 12. Which is Momoza. Yes, Mariam and Momoz. 12 and 13. Yeah, I guess they share a room? Are you sure we don't need to escort Prince Momoz? Do I have to keep repeating myself? 6 guards are enough. He's the one who's scared. I want to make him feel safe. Protecting Mariam is more important. Come on. She can hear you. But our contract is with Prince Momoze. It's fine, I mean it. For little Mar, I'll still pay you. Okay. You want us to go as well? Yes, Momoze. You can take care of yourself, right, honey? Oh, these guys are quitting on the spot. Wait, why are these guys wearing white? Are they from the first prince? No, those guys haven't deployed yet. I think they deploy later. So why are these guys dressed in white? Oh, you can take care of yourself. Yes, mother. Don't worry about me. You may relax in the other room. I'll be fine. That's kind of you. But this is our job. Please don't mind us. Poor mother, poor Mariam. Alright, thank you. Those who aren't fit to be king are so overcome by fear. I wonder why I feel so tired today. So fucked up. These princes, the way they grow up, the way they are forced to think and believe that, yes, I am the king. I am, of course, the only one who's fit. Everyone else, oh, look at them, they're so flawed. They're not like me. Not perfect. Like I am. The meals for the prince. Guess we have to make them. I guess these two are the only ones left, huh? What about Hanzo? I guess Hanzo's always also been taken away by the queen. Dude, wow! I have a chef's license. Nice. Okay. We don't know exactly who these are, but I assume they're from the association, maybe? Hunters Association? Like the temporary hunters for Barristan? That's just a guess. Who knows? Prince Hulkenberg, it's time to retire. If you'll excuse me, I look forward to the next dinner. Prince Hulkenberg, I just want to say hello to father. Prince Hulkenberg. Yeah, he's questioning him and I just want to say hi to father. Sorry, my son wants a private discussion. We shall talk about the investment at a later date. What's the matter? I wish to withdraw from the succession battle. I participated in the ceremony, so you'd save face. I don't desire a bloody throne. Ho ho ho. As you wish. As you wish? Okay. Don't answer the phone, it's... This is like a... I guess part of the chapter. Why is it the start of the chapter though? It's kind of weird. As you wish. Let me go back and ruminate on this. So, first off, before that happens, we can see the vroom vroom things that Togashi uses to describe malice. While Hulkenberg is saying, hey, I don't want a bloody throne, he's saying it with a lot of malice and bloodthirst. I participated in the ceremony, so you'd say face. I don't desire a bloody throne. That coupled with his connection to 4th Prince Tsuridnik, you really can't ignore the fact that he is also just fucked up. I don't desire a bloody throne. Yet you see it here. Is it just from the Nen Beast? The Nen Beast has this malice that he wants to enforce the desire of the prince, maybe? Maybe the malice isn't from the prince himself, but from the... Or just to emphasize how threatening the... what's it called? The Nen Beast is. Anyway, chapter 362, Resolve. The trouble with parasites is you can't predict their actions. Parasites are often someone's residual curse attached to the host, conjured through the host's own aura. Because of this, the host's personality and emotions influence the parasite. Humans are variable beings to begin with. Parasites grow as a blend of their creator and their host and become even more complicated. So depending on the prince, they might not participate in the battle. There are a few who don't desire confrontation, but the five eldest would never willingly opt out. A five, as in she thinks everyone after Prince Tubeba might have a chance of bowing out. Prince Tubeba is number 5, right? Okay. The real battle will begin. The real battle will begin after all the princes return from the ceremony. Shall we work together, you and I, Tubeba and Seroidnik? Cutting right to the chase, I see. I like things to be plain and simple. 6, 7, and 8, Tyson. 6 is... What's 6? Tyson is 8. 7 is Loserus. 6 was Salisale? I think it was Salisale for 6. Those younger than Cacho, 10, are too young to have any power or connections. In essence, this is a contest for survival among the top 5. And the 3 eldest are repulsive, arrogant, greedy, indulgent. Zhang is called indulgent, huh? At least by Tubeba's assertion. She considers the Buddha guy indulgent, huh? Arrogant, greedy, indulgent. They should be purged, every single one. Right there, I agree with you. But he means literally every single one. See you next Sunday, sure. If you're still alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The king is observing Tubeba and Tseroidnik. Oh, he's observing their nen beasts. Their parasite. Guardian spirit beasts, created from the same vessels, are governed by instinctual rules. 1. Spirit beasts do not kill each other. 2. They do not directly attack people who have spirit beasts. These instincts are necessary for restraining nen beasts, protecting the future king. Beasts with only fangs and claws will go extinct before long. Same goes for humans. Indirect actions are crucial in political and military plots. Leaders who cannot see the long path to victory are mediocre. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was weird that they were not completely enforcing the laws in last volume, the last chapter of the last volume. Because it was weird that, hey, they're just taking these bodies without like too many questions asked, without like prosecuting someone immediately. Yeah, and this kind of contradicts it a little bit. Like, you want to have as strict of rules as possible to kind of like guide the princes into the best possible strategies. You don't want them going up against a fake investigation or fake detectives and fake what's it called? Fake judicial power, maybe? I think that's the word. Because then they would just underestimate what they need, or the precaution that they need to act with. Yet we see the guards not enforcing the rules that strictly last time. So yeah. Maybe it's the effect of being told about the existence of the succession war that kind of like primes the people in the system to not uh, take it as seriously, because, well, if the king wants this, who are we to go against this and put a wrench in the uh, in the succession battle? It's just indirectly affecting their judgment to not enforce the rules as heavily because they have been informed that this is going on. Which is counterproductive a little bit. In the age of rival warlords, our small country could have been absorbed into its neighbors at any time. Then my ancestor, its ruler, created the seed urn. Now we're a superpower. He built its foundation by making his children fight for unification. Then beasts killed in logistical support and attached to a king with a talent for long-term vision and deep design can work wonders for Hyogoro royal family. I mean, what if Wobble won? I mean, your entire plan could blow up in smoke if just by coincidence Wobble happens to win. It's like, oh yeah, such long-term vision. This arc is full of 200,000 sacrifices. Have your way with them to carve out your own future. I mean, 200 sacrifices doesn't mean that, or 200,000 sacrifices doesn't mean necessarily that they're planning to take them all out. It's just 200,000. You can choose how whatever you want, or is he genuinely planning to take everyone out? I mean, that's diabolical. Man, I'm so tired. We're only like 2 chapters in. Yeah, Zanglei. Indulgent. Is he like indulgent specifically drinking alcohol, or is he indulgent in general? I'm beginning to remember the mafia benefactor that he's related to. Broccoli or something? The guy that is all about like indulging in food. Maybe that's what Tobeba is talking about, because he's the benefactor of that specific mafia family. I just don't remember which is which. I know just Hailey is Tsuridnik. The other two I don't remember their name. Shiyu? Hailey, Shiyu? Char. I just don't know which is which. Prince. Fight until you are down to a single blessed child. I mean, I doubt he would care if Wobble actually got chosen, because the whole seed urn ceremony has something to do with the royal regalia or whatever they are, the stuff that I bring prosperity through the Nin sacrifice stuff to the country. So in his perspective, it's like, well, if that's what happens, then that's what happens. This is what is best for the country. Surely. Because that's just, they got their bets hedged, I think is the word. Or they have some ability that forces luck to be on their side, maybe. So if Wobble wins, then that means they must have been the most qualified from the beginning. Through some fate thing, or Nin fate thing. Who knows? Anyway. Oh man, so much text. How should we explain it to His Highness Tsoridnik? Cryptids normal people can't see are wandering about, so stay in your room. How's that? Wrong, idiot. Normal is the worst thing you can say to a prince. Can't see includes the suggestion that there is something he can't do. Cryptids would maximize his curiosity. Stay in your room might as well be telling him to get out. I can't do this. You deal with it. If we explain, he'll ask us about Nen, and if we tell him the truth, he'll want to learn. We're the only two of his private guards who use Nen. Just tell him it's something you're born with. She's like, huh? That's the worst thing you could tell this guy. Well, I envy you. Hey, even I can tell you're mocking me. All the guards of all the princes heard over the emergency channel that there are parasitic Nin beasts. We can't not talk to him about it. So just tell him Nin is something special you're born with. All princes! You think every single guard will remain vague like you? He'll bore everything into researching something he's never heard of. He'll ask the other princes too. It's obvious a bad lie will backfire irreparably. That's a hard word. Irreparably. So, we can't avoid the prince wanting Nin. No. Why are you so mad? I want to move on and discuss what happens next. And you keep making stupid remarks. I like Theta. Then you teach him Nin. You could act at your discretion. You're worried about his potential for evil, right? If His Highness acquires Nin, that spells trouble, right? It's unavoidable. Then make him learn the total opposite type or master a useless ability. I'd like to hear more. Can you gather all the guards? The prince is leaving. Yes, sir. Subtly bear down his capacity for Nin. There is no other option. He's definitely going to ask if any of us can use Nin. Raise your hand then, and it'll naturally work out. Yeah, it will just naturally work out. Sure, buddy. All guards report to Area 4 entrance, and there it is. My examples are extreme, but you could pull it off. Make his training inefficient and you could buy time. I know you don't think that's the best way, but you also know it's the only good option. You should teach him, not someone else. Lead him towards any better direction. I guarantee you're the only one on board who can do it, Theta. That's not fair. I mean, you think I could do it? I really envy you. Hey, you mean it this time. Shut up. What? Roger. Salkov is right. I have to do it. Yeah, this is Salkov. For some reason, I thought Salkov was one of the first Prince Benjamin's guards. Salkov is right. I have to do it. Evil will bring about evil Nin. If another prince learns Nin first and attack Prince Tsorid? That's a weird abbreviation. It's a ride. Who will then awaken to Nin? If that's how he acquires Nin, just the thought sends a chill up my spine. I'm the only one who can put a stop to it. Theta, don't look at it. Theta. Oh yeah, the weird horse lady. I see, so there's a guardian spirit behind me, and though it's on my side, I can't give it a direct command? Learning Nin takes time, right? Yes, about a year to be able to see it. And there's no point. As originally planned, we'll follow 5th Prince to Biba first. There might be a stalemate because of this weird ability. If they and their gods don't know about this Nin, we could dominate. You association people take turns staying by my side. Report everything if you see another Nin beast. Yes, sir. Man, I'm losing it. Anyway, if the ritual with the seed urn started all this, then all princes have Nin beasts, right? Mine must look like an angel, am I right? They're more like fairies. Gee, of course, fairies. It couldn't be anything else. So what's the thing behind her? Giving birth to them. Don't make me blush. You're more like a... These, oh totally, you're so cute when you blush. My fairies will fill this ship with love. Yo? This is awesome. Having fun, everyone. Let's get this party started. Screw the succession battle. Hell yeah. Okay, dude is partying it up. What the? What is this? What's going on? Whoa. That's a face. Huh? Hey, my secret weapon. You heard the emergency channel, right? Nobody has ever heard of Nin Beast. You guys know anything? I was naive. God damn. This is a man who should never, ever acquire Nin. Yes, it pretends to a special ability. That's my girl, Theta. Can you use this power by any chance? I have to do this. Yes, I can. I'm the only one who can. English is so hard to pronounce. Life always comes out like Laibu. But it sounds so pretentious when you try to pronounce it super correctly. I mean, depends really. It only sounds pretentious if the people around you think it's pretentious. But if you're talking to native people, shouldn't really matter. Yeah, what do you mean? Do I help with chores? We both have careers. Or are you assuming housework is automatically the job of the wife? That is separated. It's a different subject. And I'm not following. What chapter are we on? Wait, that's not a new chapter. It is a new chapter. Just the chapter title is on the next page. Chapter 363. Only read 2. Oh man. 14th Prince Wobble's security team was decimated. Okay, yes, the intel came from the military, so it's reliable. The only ones left are 2 hunters hired from the outside. I didn't think they'd go after the infant first. Gosh, what is this guy? You can't be serious. Anyway. Wait, the guards for the youngest prince are all assigned by the other queens. Yes, and it doesn't make sense unless they eliminated their own allies to avoid suspicion. Actually, there are a few issues. Nen beasts. We asked all the guards on our team. None of us knew anything about it, yeah, because they didn't hire any external hunters. They hired nobody from the Hunter x Hunter Association or from Beriston's temporary hunters. So none of them knew. We asked all the guards on the team, none of us knew anything about it, but this might be the key to his incident. To this incident, okay. Prince's living quarters. So here's a copy of the... Oh man, I don't want to remember this. This is probably going to be very important. Oh yeah, of course, the servants' quarter and the dining area, the kitchen. Oh, of course. If you remember, in the 20,000 chapters ago, the dining and the kitchen are right next to the whatever storage room here this was. Of course, he must have slipped into the kitchen. Anyway, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. So tired. Yo, okay. We got to banquet hall. 1, 2, 3, and Prince Wobble is all the way furthest from the banquet hall, but it's also somewhat close to. Yeah, there is doors over here. Oh, yeah, they're even labeled, so you could only like leave from here, I assume. Yeah, but even if you left from here, there's no doors on this wall. What the fuck is the point? You just walk over. Oh, there's no door here. This entire wall is useless. What's that? Okay. To soldiers' associates, living quarters, passage to lower tiers, and here to VVIB. Private recreational facilities. VVIB living quarters? Okay, VVIB living quarters up there. Recreational facilities for the VIBs here. Banquet halls. Soldiers. Okay. Sploosh. Sloosh, I guess. Okay, Father, your little Cammy would like to clarify something. The word survival could be defined in several ways. This makes the rules for dropping out ambiguous. Cammy wishes that you'd not accept dropouts that are not biological death. Is that okay with you, Daddy? Oh ho ho. Third Prince Zanglei also came to inquire about the rules in a different way. I'll give the same answer word for word. The sole survivor is the official heir to the throne. How you interpret that is part of the contest. So, technically, you could assume that if you like go into hiding, if you quit being a prince, if you fake your death, if you officially resign from your position as a prince and leave and submit to another prince, all of this could technically be considered survival. But you have to like bring all the princes together, or make sure you're the only contending prince left. Otherwise it wouldn't count. A trifling worry, Camilla. If you believe you will be king, there's no need to bother with how others define things. Not Cammy. Cammy wants everyone in the whole world to do what Cammy wants. First, Cammy wants all other princes to die, ideally to volunteer to die. They have to think, since Camilla is going to be king, I should... What conceit? Giving you the throne would be like... What conceit? Giving you the throne would be like hiring a rabid dog as a babysitter. Are you stupid? Cam is no babysitter. Out of my way. Camilla, show respect to your older brother. Unbelievable. They're unbelievable. There's something wrong with this world. Cammy has to change it herself. Wanting something doesn't make it come true. It's just not fair. Wanting something doesn't make it come true. It's just not fair. That's insane. The things that I want just don't happen by themselves. It's such a cruel world, huh? Father, that is the disgraceful reality of the unqualified who don't know their place. As their eldest brother, I am ashamed. Father, that is the disgraceful reality of the unqualified who don't know their place. As their eldest brother, I am ashamed. Okay. Shaken. I do be chicken. Oh. Okay. A second there, I thought that was the muted bully soundtrack, but no. Okay, where is it? 0 frames dropped. Nice. Father, that is okay. Benjamin will personally prune the diseased branches. I swear here and now to protect the great tree of Kakeen. I expect great things from you. I'll kill them. First Prince Benjamin is leaving now. Area 1, high alert. I'll kill them right now. I'll kill them all. I can't wait until we disembark. Bro sure likes playing Minecraft. Benjamin, huge Minecraft head. Tell Captain Balsamilko, bring forth Prince Tsuridnik to me. Yeah, just bring him to me. I'll fucking I'll Minecraft him right now. I'll 1v1 him in Minecraft. Right here, right now. I don't care how, but I want him alive. I will tell him that. Yes, sir. You have parasitic nen beasts, but I am a nen user. Why can't I see them? So he's calmed down after he's reached his office quarters and is talking to Balsamilko. Is being informed about the nen beasts thing. I surmise that there must be a limitation that prevents the ceremony participants from seeing the nen beasts, or maybe there's a condition that must be fulfilled before they can. Since this nen beast didn't attempt to kill 14th Prince Wobble directly, there must be rules for the nen beasts we don't know about. So he's assuming that if they would have immediately, if they would attack the princes, Wobble would have no chance. So he's like, okay, there must be some rules about them not being able or not being aggressive towards the princes or something. Is what Balsamilko concludes from this situation. We must get this information right before the other princes. That's the key to this survival battle. To take action prematurely could be fatal. There it is, where he's disarming Benjamin. Are you telling me to wait? Yes. Yes, I am. Sit and listen here, boy. 2 reasons. Nen beasts are the enemy, and as long as you cannot see them, going off on your own is dangerous. We need to significantly alter our escort plans. The other is that emergency calls. Now that Nen beasts and Nen itself are common knowledge among all the princes and guards, our advantage is almost completely lost. I mean, not almost completely lost. You have a huge advantage still. them not knowing anything about Nen versus you who had years and years of training in Nen. That's a huge difference. But you sure did lose a little bit of the element of surprise. I see. Hunters. They all use Nin. They have more history with it and know Nin better than we do. But guarding the prince is a secondary mission for them. Do they have more history with it? Kakin has been using Nin for ages. That's what their country is built on. The whole Nin parasite stuff. Unless it's a mistranslation, as in, oh, they just have actively been training in Nin more. More actively, I guess. Yeah, whatever. But guarding the prince is a secondary mission for them. They don't know much about Kakin internal affairs, so we were ahead in information warfare. But with one hunter's announcement, all guards now know what they're looking for. Those who can use Nin will be on maximum alert. This means the surprise factor of our planned Nin operation assault is nullified. Sigh. So he opened his big mouth, but I don't understand. Why did he blab to all enemy princes on the emergency channel? He must have heard about the seed urn from Oito. Why inform the enemy princes that they discovered Nen beasts? How astute of you to notice. That bothered us too. It's most reasonable to think it was a deterrent. In fact, we've been forced to alter our plans and stand by. The hunters' true mission lies in the Dark Continent. They prefer a stalemate to avoid a confrontation before we make landfall. So yeah, the Korabika is not thinking like the first prince. He's not trying to win, he's trying to survive or defuse the situation. So Benjamin wasn't conscious or didn't think of this possibility because he wasn't considering Korabika's different position. He wasn't thinking from other people's perspective. This coincides with the interests of the youngest prince lacking military power. They're undoubtedly reluctant to enter this battle. Indeed, the other hunters have now expressed a desire to proactively share information. The low-ranking princes and the hunter guards are colluding to drag this out. The situation will change depending on how they'll handle their Nen beasts. Exactly. The Nen beasts and hunter's abilities are unknown factors and could easily become threats. The other elder princes may also have Nen users among their personal guards. We know third prince didn't, or doesn't, I think. Second prince Camilla, we don't. Actually, she does have Nen users. It's just the curse users. The ones who live in death or something, was it? Or death companions? I'm blanking on the name. What was I saying? Yeah. Camilla has some Nen users. Zengli. I think doesn't have anybody who uses Nen except the people who Korabika is teaching. Fourth Prince Tsoraidnik does have Theta and Salkov? Salkov, I think his name was. He has Salkov and Theta from the Hunter Association. Fifth Prince Tobeba, I think, has nobody. No, No. Fifth Prince to Beba has Beyond's child on her team, on her guards. Sixth Prince, Sally doesn't. Seventh Prince, Loserist didn't, I think. Eighth Prince, Tyson has some of Korabika's informants. Okay, who cares at this point? I'm falling asleep just trying to name them. Exactly. Then the low-ranking princes and the hunter guards are colluding to drag this out. The situation will change depending on how they'll handle their nin beasts. Exactly. The nin beasts and hunters' abilities are unknown factors and could easily become threats. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, as we've seen in the last couple of chapters that came out recently. Recently, it's been over a year. The other older princes may also have nin users among their personal guards. Now that they know about nin, it's possible the other princes will seek to learn it. Summon all my private soldiers here. Yes, sir. He's impulsive and prefers shortcuts, so he tends to be misunderstood. Yeah, but once you start talking to him and you explain to him logically how to how to handle the situation the correct way, he sits and listens. But if we readily reason with him and offer information, he always makes sound judgment. He always makes sound judgment, being both flexible and stern. He is the only one who can lead this still developing country into becoming a superpower. You will guard each prince as royal guards, alternating shifts with current teams. The mission is to continue to protect them and to report all observations back to me, with the unknown threat of the nin beasts. This has become an advanced, dangerous mission. Exercise extreme caution in ascertaining the abilities of the hunters and nin beasts. If the enemy attacks, or if an attack seems imminent, you are authorized to use lethal force to eliminate the enemy in the name of self-defense. Get to see all the guys. Let's see if I remember literally anything. This guy seems somewhat familiar. This is the guy with the Predator ability that takes out Sale. This guy, I don't remember. This guy is on Zanglei's, or he's assigned to Zanglei. This is the guy who I think stays at the first prince's chambers, but is assassinated by second prince Camilla. This guy I don't remember. This is the guy that tries to kill Wobble and Korabika, but gets killed. This guy I don't know. This guy and this guy gets assigned to Korabika after this guy dies. I have no idea who that guy is. Okay. So we remembered at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't remember where I saw this guy. Is this guy Halkenberg? Oh no, he is involved with Halkenberg or something. I think Halkenberg maybe takes him out. Or something. He gets possessed by Halkenberg, I think. Balsamilko, can you see my nin beast? We get to see it as clear as day. It's a valiant beast, fitting for the next king. Honestly, it's the only one that I don't think has any chance. I don't know, the bug face kind of puts me off. It just doesn't look like it for me. First Prince Benjamin sent his personal elite soldiers to guard each prince. Royal guards must be official soldiers of the royal army to qualify. Benjamin, being deputy, First Benjamin sent his personal elite soldiers to guard each prince. Royal guards must be official soldiers of the royal army to qualify. Benjamin, being deputy military advisor, is the only one whose personal guards fulfill the requirements. Don't let them wander in my sight. If they set foot in the living room, they're dead. Get me mummy. This is clearly due to the call. It's my chance to find out about nin beasts. What would you like us to do, since you are the son of the first queen, fourth Prince Rereading? You are not obligated to comply. Tell him, you idiot. I'm focusing on Nin. The one who made the emergency call desires an impasse. I want information on this hunter at once. Yes. The onboard phones are controlled by the Royal Army. It's too risky to communicate with the others. The onboard phones are controlled by the Royal Army. It's too risky to communicate with the others. The other people, the other hunters that he hired. Okay. We're back to Korbika. You could use Cyrod's ability to check in on the other princes. If only I could get a different radio, but we were barred from carrying any into the prince's quarters. Different radio, but we were barred from carrying any into the prince's quarters. Okay. Our radios have fixed assign. Oh. I think this one, you're supposed to read this one first. Our radios have fixed assigned channels and we can't call guards of other princes anyway. If only we could bring in a different radio, but we were barred from carrying in any into the prince's quarters. Maybe, but I can't search blindly. We use Siret? Okay, I can't search blindly. I need to narrow down the targets. It's a high risk operation to split my attention like this, so I won't be able to sustain it for long. We're seriously short-staffed. Ding dong. Must be the first prince's guard. Yet another spy. Yes, this is Vincent, the royal guard, here on orders by the first prince. I just nursed her. What's wrong? Maybe she's sleeping. Wah. I'll take her to the bedroom. And new people make me nervous. So she is definitely sensing malice. She immediately starts crying. She's definitely reacting to people that are trying to assassinate her. Okay, I understand. We'll have him guard the entrance, maintain our shifts. Right. Hey. Well, that was close. Yes, sir. Bill, protect the prince. She came at me with a knife. Yes, sir, I had no choice. She was carrying what looks like a vial of poison too. Bro. She must have been planning to drug someone. Wow. So I exercised my right to self-defense. Yes, sir. Not a spy, but an assassin. Oh boy, it's 222, my lucky angel number. Kidding. I don't get it. Anyway. 364. I think this is the chapter with the straw hat. So I'm keeping an eye peeled out. That sounds disgusting. Is that I'm keeping my eyes peeled? That still sounds disgusting. Why are you peeling your eyes? Anyway. The first prince is personal militia, a soldier in the royal army. Even an obvious fabrication from him will be accepted as truth. What would happen if we defeated him in the name of self-defense? Whoa, easy does it, sir. Easy does it, yes, sir. We'd be arrested as assassins and convicted at once. 364 speculation. Step any closer, and I'll conclude that you're conspiring to assassinate 14th Prince Wobble and exercise my right to self-defense. Yes, sir. The Queen and Prince will be left with the last servant and killed by the next assassin to complete their story that the servant assassinated them and committed suicide. Wise choice. Are you Kurobika? The one who made the emergency call? Yes, as you know, many are after the prince's life. Considering motive, you are the most dangerous here. I'm offended, yes sir. I aim to cooperate. I've come to resolve the problem we have here. Want you cooperate? Then we'll spare your lives. Scumbag. Our vow is to protect the two of them, no matter what happens. That's why we're here. Do you trust me, Prince Wobble, Queen Oito? Do you trust me, Prince Wobble, Queen Oito? Even asks the prince, huh? I guess the prince responds, I trust you. No matter what happens. Okay, he injects her with the ability. Lady Oito, I am speaking directly into your mind. Okay? We are currently connected through Kurobika's ability. The right to use Little Eye, the ability I am loaded with, has been transferred to you. So that's his cooperative ability. He can also give other people the ability that he steals, not just use it himself. This applies until the ability is activated. I am visible only to you and Kurobika. Attack the queen! Does that mean he'll work with us? Where is the other guard? Dum. Blam. Okay. Arg. He blocked his vitals with the Nin wall. It's a nice song, just doesn't fit. Okay, this one is nice. He blocked his vitals, and with the Nin wall, a gun won't stop him. Empty air fist, air blow. This kind of reminds me of the Beyond shot, when he like puts his hand up. It's kind of similar. Empty air fist, air blow. It won't work. Huh? Realized. It ain't working. It's sucking my aura. Stealth Dolphin, index finger in Emperor time. It transfers the absorbed ability to someone else. This allows Steel Chain to absorb another ability. That's crazy that he can just constantly steal people's ability. Bro. Okay. I guess if they let their guard down, he can like sneak up and steal their ability. That's crazy. Okay. Why you? Ah, you're under arrest for the attempted assassination of Prince Wobble. What are you saying? You're the one who attacked me after ignoring my warnings. As a royal guard, I'm here to protect the queen and the prince. I will testify. No matter what crafty plans you may have or tricks you may pull, the one who murdered poor innocent Sandra and came after our lives is you, Vincent. He messed up. He did it in front of the queen, which she will have a higher position than him. So her word out trumps his, I guess. is you, Vincent. Don't worry, Queen Oito. With my ability, he will reveal everything on the witness stand. Well, not anymore. What's wrong? Poison. A suicide pill was in his molar. Make him spit it out. He was prepared to die and now it's too late. Contact the military. You want to hand him over? But the confession. I know, it's too bad, but it's not a case that can be settled by the ship's court. His confession won't lead to an arrest. Considering the security risk of court... Oh, he's pointing at the transmuter because it's probably still connected to Benjamin. They're listening in. So he's making up their plans in front of him. In a case that can be settled by the ship's court, his confession won't lead to an arrest. Considering the security risk of a court appearance, if the first prince is going to wait and see, we should do the same. Okay, so they're betting that the first prince won't push it legally and won't take them to court. That he would just concede that Vincent attacked and that they were defending themselves. Okay, makes sense. Move the body over here. Hold on. Crack. They found the bug. Okay. So he gave them that information, then he cracked the earpiece. The transmission got cut off. Their ability is a problem. He was restrained only a few seconds after the gunshots. Under normal conditions, that would be hard to believe, even if Vincent was outnumbered. So they're like, okay, we sent a very talented assassin, and he got just taken out in literally 2 minutes. Bro did not last. Wait, a few seconds after the gunshots. Never mind. One of them stripped his nin somehow, so he was forced to fire his gun. And one of them has the ability to force a confession? Well, he wasn't forced to fire his gun. He fired his gun before his nin was taken. I like how just Togashi, yeah, he just mixes and matches how the it's not mixes and matches. It's like he shows you how characters just misinterpret certain situations, like so casual. Oh yeah, his nin was taken, so he was shooting. I guess he didn't know Vincent enough to know that no, dude just straight up started shooting for no reason. Okay. And one of them has the ability to force a confession, or the opposite. He hesitated to show his nin ability and fired first. Oh, there you go. Belsamilko corrects him. That decision costed him. I'll tell the others to be more forthright. As in to not just attempt to go guns blazing like Vincent was. The enemy ability, it doesn't make sense. A manipulator often uses a verbal command, but there was none. And Vincent was able to fire a gun, argue, and poison himself. So he wasn't manipulated, is what he concludes. I mean, it could be a bluff. They knew we were monitoring them. Yes, it might not be a total lie. And he calls out Korabika on his possibly feeding him false information. Okay, if they wanted us to hear it, then the exchange makes sense. If they let us think there is a manipulator, we have to be careful. Okay, so... since Vincent... what Korabika was saying is that I'm going to manipulate Vincent on the stand so that he confesses The first prince sent him as an assassin. Uh, so Vincent is like, okay, I'm gonna bob the poison pill, take myself out so that I can escape from this possible manipulator that can make it difficult for Prince Benjamin. Uh, and then Korabika continued the act because he's sure that First Prince is listening in. But Belsmilko figured out that there is no such a thing as a manipulator based on the circumstances of how. God damn, Togashi! I see. Holy shit. This is so complicated. Also, where's my music? Oh, it's just very low. If they wanted us to, yeah, then it makes sense, but the events of how they took out the guy didn't align with Kurabika being a manipulator. But, well, no. Because they know that only Kurabika and Bill are left. I think that's like been confirmed by the guards. So Bill being confused about the manipulation wouldn't make sense because he was arguing with Kurabika about the confession. So Bill wouldn't be the manipulator, it would have to be Kurabika based on the way that he was implying it. Based on the context of the conversation, I mean. And them being the only two guards left, it's safe to assume that there is no actual third ability user manipulator. Unless one of the servants could have been the manipulator, who knows? It's not totally out of the question. Anyway, I'm just yapping too much. If they wanted us to hear, since Vincent chose to commit, we should consider that he had a good reason to do so. The two surviving guards were unexpectedly loyal, and they have troublesome abilities. Interesting. Bobby Mina took a second to read. You are Vincent's successor. Sir, there have been changes to the mission. So Bobby Mina is the official guy sent to to follow up on Wobble. And then what's the other guy? I'm not gonna go back, but there's another guy that I think their prince gets taken out, so he's free, so he gets sent to Wobble as well. The guy who can, I think, smell nil? Was it? Okay, where was I? Yes, sir. What you are being given is a mission of the utmost importance, for which failure is not an option. Give it your life. Yes, sir. Bobby Mina. Beyond possible, hinted at child somehow that has been infiltrating from the past like 4 years, 40 or 50 years of planning from beyond. 13th Prince, he's not 40 years, he's like maybe between 20 to 30 years old. 30 years of being groomed and prepared for probably to like do Beyond's bidding. Yes, sir. 13th. I mean, it's all kinda guesswork still. But yeah. Anyway. Man, I'm losing it. We're only 3 chapters in. Actually, 4 chapters in. I can't even keep track. 13th. Prince Mariam takes his bit hamster everywhere. If I get 8th Queen Oito to activate Cyrod's ability to manipulate the hamster at the next banquet. If that's possible, it would be a great chance to find out about the other princes. Dude, what about your Emperor time? A whole week until the next banquet. 1 hour is 150 days. 24 hours is 10 years. 1 week is... It's not realistic. Your Majesty, I'm sure this is confusing, but that ability has time constraints. I guess he can't inject it into himself. Because if he injects it into himself... Maybe that's part of the restriction of his ability. Or maybe... I don't know, maybe he made a wise decision to like activate the chakra, the Nin ability of the queen. So maybe she could defend herself a little bit. Okay. That ability has... That ability has time constraint. What should I do? The ability to control a small animal is well suited for an investigation. We'll use that ability to spy on the other princes. The ideal would be a fly or a mosquito. They can travel through the air and are ubiquitous and inconspicuous. As soon as you find one, give the order to the dolphin, and the dolphin will take care of everything up to hitting the target. Well, Cyrud said that you only have one chance. You could miss controlling the target. But yeah, Kurapika, do you choose to load me with that ability? Then we will learn its details, be able to use it, and free up Steel Chain again, killing 3 birds up with 1 stone. What did I say up? Killing 3 birds with 1 stone. If I load this ability on the dolphin, I'll be able to find out what it is and be able to use it once. But if it has a high bar for activation, yeah, some people make really extensive demands on their abilities. Like Chrollo. Like if you steal Chrollo's ability, Skill Hunter, Kormika's FUCK fucked completely. He's just not gonna be able to activate it for like probably weeks. It might take him like an entire day just to understand the rules. Using it at all will be difficult, and it'll be forced to continue Emperor time. No, not now. That means my death. Let's split up and search the rooms. Shimano, can you take the call? Rules. Oh yeah, just answer the phone. Yeah, you just schedule. The rules for Emperor time. It shortens my life by 1 hour every second while activated. Excuse me, I have a call for you. Who is it? Well, he's like, oh yeah, it must be Bisky, it must be Hanzo or somebody. Actually, there are 3. First Prince Benjamin, third Prince Zanglei, and fifth Blin. I can't speak. First Prince Benjamin, third Prince Zanglei, and 5th Prince Topeba. Huh? What? We would normally take the calls in order of rank, but now it could be interpreted as hostile toward the princes on hold. True, if they became suspicious that we conspired with the one we talked to first, we wouldn't be able to prove it, or to prove it if we deny it. The prince hangs up while waiting. It'll be a declaration of war. War? Declaration of war. Why do I keep saying it like that? Whatever, that's good, so the AI overlords don't cancel me. And Bobby Mina is knocking on the door. Amazing. Don't make me repeat myself. That was a Senryu, not a Haikyuu. I don't get it. The straw hat. I didn't find the straw hat. No. Where was it? Where was it? I think it was to 85. Okay, let's go back. I wanna confirm. Yeah, 64. I missed it. 85. Where is it? Where's the straw hat? Where is it? I don't see it. For a second I thought Belsmilko was wearing it. Dude said he had 14 references or something? Oh, I can't find one. Am I blind? I must be completely blind. I don't see a single one. Yeah. 364 starts here. Okay. Where's the straw hat? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. It's like cropped to the side or something. None of the pages. Where is it? I just don't see it. I can't find it. I cannot find it. Anyway, 365 choices. Calls from 3 princes at once. Which should I take first? Give me a second. Okay. Anyway, calls from 3 princes at once. Which should I take first? First prince, third prince, fifth prince. So we're missing second and fourth prince from the top 5. Benjamin knows one of his soldiers is dead because of us. We could be in a state of war already. So why would he want to talk to us at the same time he sent another assassin? The other 2 probably have the same reason to make contact with us. To get information on the Nin beasts. Their own security teams likely didn't include any Nin users. So he's talking about third and fourth prince. Didn't have any Nin users. This hypothesis is supported by the fact that both princes increased their security staff without hiring hunters. I would really like to talk, but we don't have enough information on them. They wouldn't contact us just to declare war. If we contact the first prince, it should pressure the other princes. So he wants to talk to Benjamin too. Or he's making a calculated move to talk to Benjamin, not because he cares about talking to Benjamin, but to kind of get the other princes to what's the word? Feel cornered, that they're not the first option that Korabeka is relying on as allies. That Korabeka could be connected to one of the other princes and could be allied with them. And thus they shouldn't, but that would also make them trust him less at the same time. I don't know if that's a good idea. Shimano, have the soldier outside wait until the switchboard to take the call from the first prince. Yes, sir. Bill, keep an eye on the soldier. There's a chance he could attack. Use Gyo. Leave it to me. I'll hold him back. If pretending that we have a manipulator worked, they will move with caution. Hello. I'm honored that you took my call over First Prince Benjamin. Zawa. Zanglei, the third prince. Zawa. Bro, I love Bucky. Tell me, if you would, why you chose me and not first prince? Bro, I was sweating. Kurapika sweating bullets. Yeah, I chose you. Yeah, because I mean you're so beautiful and I mean you're just such a man of your stature. I mean, not because you're short. I mean, she. To be frank, I summarize that you will be the most reasonable. Bro, just like through his ass. On what basis? I can't reveal that. As it is probably information you want. You see, it has to do with Nen. So he's trying to stroke his ego. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll cut to the chase. 1 second. What the fuck? Okay. It has to do with Nin. I'll cut to the chase. As you guessed, I want as much information on Nin as I can get. But secrecy cannot be guaranteed over the phone, so I permit you to enter my quarters. It will be an exchange of honor and information. It speaks to his royal blood. He can't stand that someone else is in a superior position. So he's trying to hound Kurapika for information. Because he has something that he doesn't. I gratefully accept. May Prince Wawel and Queen Oito accompany me? Of course, they're most welcome. We're siblings, we're not in conflict of our own desire. Ring the door in 15 minutes. Operator, connect me to First Prince. The call has been disconnected. Damn. Shall I connect you to 5th Prince Tobeba? Yes, at once. Hello, this is Kurapika. This is 2nd Prince... This is Kurapika, this is 2nd Lieutenant Maur on the line for Prince Tobeba. We are prepared to enter a truce in exchange for information on the Nin Beast. Will you accept? Yeah, this is the guy that doesn't believe in any of the Nin stuff. You aren't concerned about our affairs with the other princes? We're not concerned. Alright, we accept. The prince has left me in charge of this matter. We will not breach the truth we will not breach the truth ourselves, but we may revoke it depending on you. Don't worry, we don't desire conflict either. Alright, I'll head right over. Can you wait a while? As I said, your circumstances are none of our concern. You're not the only one with information on Nin. The truce will take effect the moment we receive the information. Do you understand? So he's like, yeah, we are willing to go into a truce with you, but we need the information first. We need reliable information to consider actually engaging in a truce. We currently have a problem with the first princess soldier, with one of them by our door. It's certainly possible to ignore the soldier and let you in, but it's none of our concern how the first prince will interpret that. Do you understand? Alright, I'll call you again in 1 hour. If the problem isn't solved by then, forget about the truce. Click. Watch the queen. Okay. The guy said nothing. Shimano, stay with me. Come here a moment, Shimano. Please, step right up. Abimina, still standing at the door. Why did you take the call from the third prince Zangli and not Benjamin? I want to do something. I want to do my best To survive, Prince Benjamin is very cold-blooded. He will never change his mind through negotiation, even if we bleed for our lives. Okay. It's just so many aspects, so many changing things. Everybody's got their own motivation. Every single character has their own. I completely forgot. I didn't completely forget about Shimano, but I wasn't consciously ascribing all the like ascribing all the worth, not the worth, all the I forgot the word, but yeah, ascribing her the value of her character in a way. And how well written every single random goddamn character. He would also never speak to commoners. It was probably Master Sergeant Might, captain of the guards, on the phone. Negotiations have broken down over the death of his subordinate. They have only one matter of concern. In order to show respect for enemies who remain loyal to their client, they will let them choose how to die. I'm not interested. I want to live. That's why I connected you to Prince Zangle. Because it's just... Girl, just listen to my commands. He's tolerant enough to talk personally on the phone, but he is too proud to stay on hold. He would prefer to avoid bloodshed, but he would not hesitate either. He is both kind and cruel. That's my impression of Prince Zangle. If we can humor him without offending him, he would not target us, at least until the numbers have dwindled. Your priorities was to ensure safety. Yes. Fifth Prince Tupeba isn't the type to come on the phone herself. But she's very critical of the current monarchy. The reason she's in this battle must be to prevent the older princes from assuming the throne. Once that happens, she will have the influence to parley with the king and surely gain pardons for the younger princes. We did actually do see that reflected in her character a little bit. She was exceptionally angry at the top princes. Yeah, I judged she wouldn't take it as an insult if we gave priority to Prince Zangle and put her on hold. She's right, her judgment can be accurate. Then I ask, what do you think we should do about the first prince's soldiers waiting outside? Barring him from entering is not an option. He is a high-ranking soldier in the royal army, here for legal bodyguard and surveillance duties. Refuse him and we will be arrested along with the queen and the prince. Really? I mean, I don't know. I guess the reason Vincent Minecraft himself is because, what was it? Because Korabika pretended to be a manipulator and he jumped the gun and he was like, oh crap, he's a manipulator. I better get out of here before he manipulates me, and I can't do that anymore. So he rushed to the conclusion, whereas Balsamilko figured it out because he could analyze the situation calmly. I mean, it's still a smart move. You never know. Being controlled by the enemy is not a favorable position. But I guess his word would genuinely outweigh even the queen. Anyway. Refuse him and we will be arrested along with the queen and the prince. The first prince's soldiers will accompany us. At first chance, I can easily imagine them encouraging their storyline of the frazzled queen in her duress committing. Oh, yeah. He's being made to wait, yet he does nothing because he knows what to do. The longer this abnormal situation continues, the more compelling their story becomes and the more convenient for their gambit. Shimano, thank you. I need your advice. Tell me anything that comes to mind. Sure. Bro is like, this is a gold mine. I need this girl. I'm missing a lot of internal affairs on Kakin, and this is how I make up for it. Shimano is my golden ticket. At least her opinion is better than nothing. Korabika, it's almost time. Sorry to keep you waiting. The queen was preparing to leave. Leave? We're going to Prince Zhanglei's quarter. That's a smart and smooth way to handle it. It's like, let you in, then let you out. Just wait outside. We're coming to meet you in a few minutes anyway. Leave? We're going to Prince Zhanglei's quarters. We were personally invited, of course. Will you come with us? No, in Prince Zhanglei's domain, I'll defer to him. I will stand by inside. Inside? So he'll stay in the room? You're just gonna let this guy sit in the... He could be setting up booby traps. I'll be fine. They can't get me that easily. Rebecca, what about your eyes? Okay, so Bill is gonna stay behind with Bobby Mina, so he ensures he doesn't lay out a trap. Okay. Rebecca, what about your eyes? I'll put contacts in. If you get a call from Prince to Pippa, tell them the problem has been solved. If I'm back by then, I'll take the call. Alright, Kachuk. They meet face to face for the first time. Bobby Mina, Korabika. Well, Bill stays with Bobby Mina. Then we get these weirdos. 1008, which is Cacho, right? 8 is not Cacho. Cacho's 10. Who's 8? Saleh? Hulkenberg is 9? Oh man, I can't keep up. Tyson is 8. I'm so cooked. I can't remember anything. Be safe. You enter first. He doesn't want to turn his back on Bobby Mina. The Queen and Korabika are walking. They get scouted by 8th Prince's guards. Couple more guards as well. See them. That's 4th Prince Suraidnik's quarters. Yeah, those are Suraidnik's guards. The 3 of them are here. Yeah, I remember these. These are 3rd Prince guards. Welcome. Sit down. Take one if you like. Please excuse the basic hospitality, but you won't have to worry about protocol. Thank you for being thoughtful. Humble. So, let's not waste any time. Nin is a psychic ability, a supernatural power of the will. With this ability, you can see what's normally unseen and exhibit mysterious powers. There are a few who can use this power. Korabika is speaking to me. He's teaching 3rd Prince, but also you, because now you have the ability. So that I don't panic in this situation. Oh, she can see it now. She seems to at least somewhat notice it. This battle for succession is a race for survival using Nin powers. Though you were unaware, all princes have been granted these powers. Oh, in the form of Nin beasts, the term used in the emergency call. The seed-earned ceremony was the likely trigger. What I am about to say is extremely important information, the kind that will affect the results of the battle for succession. Slaka affiliated with 2nd Queen Duazul. Yeah, he's the 3rd Queen's... I don't remember her name. He's the third queen's daughter. So these are the two spies that are above him, because he's the third, from the third. Related with second queen Duazul. Hovin Toba, first Princess Benjamin's personal soldier. Are you sure you would like me to continue with the spies standing on either side of him? She said I look like you, Sawabe. You Sawabe. Wouldn't you be mad too? Comedian who does indeed resemble Vincent. Is that true? Yeah, she's a big fan. She meant it as a compliment. E equals MC squared! I found one! Oh, I found a Dr. Stone reference. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? I couldn't find the hat. Where's my straw hat? And that's not even chapter 664. I guess in the entire batch he hid a whole bunch of references. Maybe it was in a different... Oh, there's the straw hat! There it is! It's just right there? Did I miss it back then? Anyway, chapter 366, to each his own. Man, I'm cooked. It's been how long? It's been 2 hours. I mean, we read 5 chapters. That's half the volume. That's enough, right? Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point for now. Okay, we're meeting with the third prince. We're explaining all the nin stuff to him. Slaka. That name is somewhat familiar. That's not... Salkov, I think the guy that was with... what's her name? Theta. Salkov, I think. Oventoba. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm stopping here. That's enough for today. Oh man. I'm so tired. But yeah, next time we finish this volume, I don't know, maybe go for a volume and a half. Read both this volume and the next volume. This half of the volume and the next one. Maybe. But that would require a lot of free time. Which I have tons of. Now, so yeah. I'm not making plans anymore. Every time I say, oh yeah, I'll just stream tomorrow. Well, what's the issue? Doesn't work out. I have a superpower that allows me to not stick to my plans. Super curse is more like it. more than a superpower. But yeah, that's it. I guess. Bye.